Hey, hello, my name is Ormaster101.
Zero, let me take this comically large swig of coffee.
Oh my god. Tonight we're playing Luck Be a Landlord, which is a deck building game, but it's also a slot machine where you gotta earn money, to pay rent. So that's fun. Way easier than earning actual money in real life. Anyway, Chris. Necrophilia. If you fuck a ghost, is it necrophilia?
I think necrophilia specifically refers to fucking a corpse.
Right. And with, what's the word? With, there's not really a corpse when it comes to ghosts.
Correct.
Okay, thank you for that.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye. No, I'm kidding. Well, I only asked because, as I was saying beforehand, I've been, watching...
necrophilia's definition is a sexual intercourse with or the attraction towards a corpse.
But yeah, the reason why I bring it up is because, as I've said before, I started watching a lot of American Horror Story.
Pornhub.
No, American Horror Story, and it's like there's a lot of ghost fucking.
Hmm?
It's weird. No, it is weird. I don't want to be like, no, it's not weird.
Sup bears build nests in trees to sunbathe and rest.
Sun bears are super... What do you think of the sun bear?
I said some bears, but
Sun
some
bear.
bears are cool.
Yeah. Sun
They
bears...
look more like a person in a bear suit than a bear a lot of the time. We'll say that. Kind of weird.
I think more people need to have sun bear personas.
Okay then.
Yes.
Bye,
Don't worry
guys.
about it. No, we're not leaving yet. Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and lays. Chips.
I bought a mead making kit and it arrived earlier today.
Ooh, you're making mead?
Yeah.
Pog.
With my brother.
What are you gonna what are you gonna use it? What are you gonna make with it?
Mead.
Sorry. What are you going to use to make the mead?
Honey.
What are you going to flavor it with?
Honey.
I feel like you know what I'm talking. I'm kidding. I'm being.
I don't know yet because we haven't decided because it's gonna be like a conversation between us and figure out what we want to do.
Honestly, that's fair.
But yeah, we made beer together before, and it's like mead. It's easier to make than beer. It's more straightforward.
So mead's made.
Better.
So mead's made with. So mead is made with honey, correct?
Yes.
What else?
What else is made with honey?
No. I was like thinking of like the different alcohols. Like there's beer which is made with yeast and hops.
Well,
a lot of
I think most alcohol is made with yeast.
What else?
Vodka. It's the fermenting process. Is like it fucking turns the yeast eats the sugars.
The sugars.
So mead is also called hydromel, and is an alcoholic beverage made by fermenting honey mixed with water, and sometimes with added ingredients such as fruits, spices, grains, or hops. Mead can range from 3.5% ABV to more than 20%. The defining characteristic is that the majority of beverages fermenting sugar is derived from honey. It may be still, carbonated, sparkling, or it can be dry, semi-sweet, or sweet.
Why not quadruple sweet? No, I'm kidding. alcohol's a weird little guy, you know.
Yeah, it's poison that you can drink.
Yeah.
You can drink any poison, but it's like this one won't necessarily kill you.
What is moonshine made out of again?
So moonshine is grain alcohol. I want to say.
Grain alcohol. So Everclear is just legal moonshine.
Yes.
Oh, that's a weird thing to think about.
What is...
I killed a man for grain alcohol once.
Traditional ingredients for moonshine are corn and sugarcane.
Sugarcane.
You can make it with other grains as well. It can also be made with barley mash
A barley mash?
or rye.
Right, more like die. Am I right? No, I'm kidding.
You can definitely make it with fruit as well.
Oh, my favorite beer's made with fruit. It's lambics. It's a. I don't
But
know
I
what
thought you made beer by just blending a loaf of bread.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I
I'm
don't even
making
have.
a joke about how bread tastes terrible. Not bread tastes terrible, how beer tastes like liquid bread.
No, I mean it's true. Holla back at your girl. A lot of
Well,
beer,
look,
like
hey, if you like the taste of bread, you'll probably like beer.
yeah,
But
yeah. If you like how bread smells when it's like rising, then you'll like the flavor in your mouth.
if you've ever thought like, oh man, I could just eat this entire loaf of bread, if only there was a way to do it faster. Beer. What you're looking for is beer.
Actually, fun fact about alcohol. So you know how alcohol has like tannins and stuff. It's kind of like how some people, when they taste cilantro, they associate it with the taste of soap. Some people are hypersensitive to the tannins and like alcohol and stuff, so they taste more the bitter than the sweet.
Mm.
And I'm one of those people.
Remember when we lived together and then you would just buy like 4 loaves of bread in a week and they would go bad? Because we'd eat like maybe one. It's because you wanted like the different options, and
Yeah,
I understand that, but then we were 2 people.
well, I wanted sourdough for sandwiches, but then
Yeah, there was sourdough, but then we also had like wheat and white, and it's like,
well,
oh,
that's
there's
because
so many kinds of bread.
I don't like wheat bread. I like what's the word I'm looking for? I just don't like the taste of like wheat bread. It's a lot of wheat bread that I've had in the past has had like the grains of wheat in it, and it's just not my vibe.
And I had to do wheat bread because like I like sourdough as well, but like you don't do peanut butter and jelly on sourdough. That tastes weird.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both had differing opinions about bread.
I think we both agreed on basically we liked raisin, we liked sourdough and stuff, but it was like I liked wheat, you liked white.
Yeah. I don't know why I liked white.
And so we would have a loaf of white and a loaf of wheat, and then we'd have like 2 loaves of other bread half the time.
Mine would always go. My white bread would always go bad fast because I just wouldn't make sandwiches with like what's the word? Once again, horribly depressed during high school and stuff. Not high school, but college, and like me being like, oh, let me what's the word? Let me make some sandwiches to eat. I just wouldn't do it because
Well, plus like the calf was right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've realized that I've spent way more money on food when I went to UC. Nope, I'm not gonna dox myself like that. When I went to my my 4-year college.
University of Colombia, the
Yes.
country.
But yeah, I noticed that I ended up using a lot of the money that my parents gave me to like buy food.
Also, like the price of food has just gone up
Yeah.
astronomically. Well, the
Ouch.
price of everything's gone up astronomically except for wages.
Yeah. In the next year, in the next couple of years or so, I 100% expect that some what's the word? Uh, not some capitals, but some video games will start being priced at $100, and I think I will lose my goddamn mind.
Yeah, Nintendo finally broke the $60 ceiling.
Oh, Nintendo wasn't the first one to do that.
Well, I know, but Nintendo was like adamant on keeping it $60 or under for a long time, and they finally broke it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get that. Well, no, I don't get that. Like, I don't know. You can pay the people that make your games good wages and still keep shit like
E-
you know in a reasonable. I have a feeling we're gonna see a home console game crash very soon.
Yeah. If I would hazard to guess, I think Xbox probably gonna go,
Yeah.
or maybe PlayStation. I don't really, I'm not really like that knowledgeable on like the current state of Sony versus Microsoft, but I feel like
I
one of those two's gonna crash first.
so I think Microsoft is going to crash first because
Why would you say that?
companies. How do I put this? Uh, Nintendo and Sony, the PlayStations and Nintendo consoles, have the Japanese market. Uh,
Uh-huh.
they sell whatever they want here in the States, but a lot of the consoles are like a lot of those numbers are going to come from Japan. Uh, from what I've heard, not a lot of Japanese gamers buy Xbox consoles and shit. Those are mainly like American bought consoles.
Mm. Also, I guess to defend Microsoft a little bit, they're not just consoles though. But then again, neither is Sony.
It's all weird.
The
But
only one who's still just consoles is basically Nintendo at this point. But Nintendo, I think, has the flexibility of they made the Switch portable, which
yeah.
is a niche that they're pretty much the only thing in the market at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a few like the jungle or whatnot where it's like obscure shit, but like no one really plays those.
Well,
Um, unless you want to play the Soldier Boy, but that was just a fucking lawsuit. Wait,
well,
that was just a fucking knockoff.
Steam's trying to get in on the handheld market with the what's the word with the Steam Deck, and I've heard that's been going good. Uh, and then recently, um, what's the word?
I haven't seen the Steam Deck yet.
It how do I put this nicely? Do you remember like the not the Sony, but the Sega console, the Sega Nomad?
No.
Oh, yeah. It kind of reminds me of the it kind of looked like the
Balls
Sega
took
Nomad.
all the wind out of your sails just by saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all right. So
Sega, no.
back in the day when Sega was like, hey, let's make make one console and then 1,000 different like add-ons and peripherals. Uh, uh, and the Sega Nomad was one of those like spin-off consoles where it's like, hey, what if you wanted to play Sega Genesis games on the go, like Sonic and shit? And yeah,
The Steam Deck is $780.
yeah.
So anyway, I'm seeing one for Walmart for 500. That's more reasonable, yes. Like, how much is the Switch?
The Switches,
I want to say it's like the Switch is like $300. Okay,
yeah.
so it's a little bit price. So it's not a little bit. It's a decent amount pricier than the
Hmm.
Switch, but I can see it.
Oh, so here's the thing that like the Steam Deck has over the Switch is the fact that,
Internet.
uh, yeah, well, internet capability, also just access to like a large swath of like games off of Steam. That makes sense, but like Nintendo slash the Switch has staying power because they have good. They have like great what's the word mascot like characters slash games.
They have the games, and the they have the reputation. They have the games, and they have the durability.
Hmm.
Because I've dropped your Switch probably half a dozen times, and it still fucking works.
Damn, yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, it's good. But if I like drop the fucking, well, I was gonna say if I drop my phone, it'll break, but like my phone recently has actually been pretty decent. I've had it for like 2 years, and it's got like minor cracks, but it's like, oh, it's still pretty good.
Hmm.
And I don't know if this is like a complete endorsement of fucking Motorola LG 5, but like, if you're looking for a phone, I got this thing for like $4.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the best, and I had to get like a fucking SD card to like boost its memory. But like, yeah,
Oh, that's something I want to complain about a little bit. Uh, so as we get further into the air quote digital age, uh, phone companies like like Samsung and Apple, I guess, are slowly phasing out SD card capabilities with your phone in favor of the cloud. I fucking hate the cloud. I don't
oh
want
yeah.
all my shit to be. Uh,
When I take a picture of my dick, I don't want it to be uploaded to the internet without my
yeah,
permission.
yeah. When I take a picture of my dick, I don't want this to be shared with the rest of my fucking family. Thank you very much. Like, what's the word? I'm okay with like having a cloud sort of system for when I wanna when I have like projects I need to like keep back. I want to have them to keep them backed up. But like everything on my phone does not need to be backed up all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyway, what if you if I don't know what I was about to say. I was about to ask if you wanted to kill a man. No, I'm kidding. I already asked
We
that.
talked about this.
Yeah, we did. Uh,
The middle finger has the fastest growing nail.
oh. I mean, mine's probably the slowest growing, though. You know,
Are we playing next Sunday?
yeah, I believe so.
Guys, I can't. Sorry, like a friend was messaging me.
Oh, it's all good. Have you just tried not having friends? I'm kidding now. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Fucking people keep talking about the Golem game and like another
Okay,
experiment.
is that real? I don't believe that's real.
It's real. It's terrible.
What's the plot?
You are Golem.
Thank you. I
Pretty
know,
sure that's it.
but like,
Pretty
what
sure
what
that's like the whole thing.
what's the gameplay loop though? Like, is it like an adventure game? Is it like a Telltale kind of game?
Press
Uh,
X to eat rat.
gotcha.
I'll fucking Google it.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings Golem.
I only know about the breeding shed, and I don't want to think about it.
The breeding shed.
Not the breeding shed, but the breeding pit. It's apparently a punishment.
breeding pit.
Man, don't make me look up breeding pit golem.
So here's the plot. In the year 3017, 38, 66 years after Bilbo Baggins obtains the One Ring from Gollum in the Misty Mountains, Aragorn captures Gollum in the Dead Marshes and turns him over to Gandalf. Gollum had reached the confines of Mordor in 2980, meeting Shelob. Gollum retells the events of the previous 5 years to Gandalf. In the year 1312, Gollum is in Mordor. Follows a bird to Mount Doom. Gollum follows several orcs and attempts to ambush them, but he himself is easily taken down by orcs. Three Nazgûl surround Gollum, forcing him into telling them that Baggins took the One Ring to the Shire. Gollum awakens in the slave pit beneath Barad-dûr, begins life as a slave, where a frail man teaches him to do the work expected of him. Gollum eventually tasked with helping the frail man steal tower plans and ultimately assist him in blowing up a bridge in the bid for freedom, gets caught by the orcs. To save himself from execution, Gollum blames either the frail man or an orc that steals his food and is subsequently freed. The following day, Gollum dispenses food into the breeding pits. He is taken to the tower where he meets the Candle Man, who questions him. Gollum blames either a mine or himself. Gollum's life is spared. Weeks later, he hatches a bird egg who he names the Little One, who he befriends. Candleman forces Gollum into slavery. Many years later, Gollum befriends a new prisoner and helps him survive prison life. Having friends in the process. Eventually, Gollum decides he no longer wants to be in prison and escapes with his new friends. Gollum is able to sneak out of Mordor, but his friends are captured and eaten by Shelob. Gollum is captured by the elves of Mirkwood and interrogated by Gandalf. Gollum teams up with a blind elf named Mel in order to escape. The two then seek Mel's mentor and source the magic to keep Mirkwood impassable. Candleman finds Gollum and source the magic and tries to take magic for Sauron. Gollum stops him. Gollum then leaves Mirkwood to find the Shire. The game ends with Gollum trapped in the mines of Moria beneath the locked entrance door.
So it comes full circle to the Lord of the Rings, basically.
No, because that's not where Gollum starts in Lord of the Rings.
Where does he fucking start?
I'm
Wait, is
not
this
sure.
incomplete? Wait, hang on. Does he not travel with the group as the... I really need to watch Lord of the Rings, Jesus Christ.
So, I think it's the second movie where they meet Gollum, and then Gollum takes them through Mount Doom and to the it takes them through the lands to Mount Doom because they're gonna throw the ring in the fire. But he tries to get them fed to Shelob and a bunch of other things, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an asshole.
He just needs a good breeding. That's why he has to go to the breeding pits. Jesus Christ, this game is this is a game that came out of nowhere and nobody asked for it.
On April 15th, Dialect Entertainment and Namcom announced that the Precious Edition would be released, featuring concept art, compendium, game soundtrack, and an additional level.
You know what this is, right?
What?
This is who owns the right to Lord of the Rings?
The Tolkien estate?
Well, okay. So isn't Lord of the Rings going into the public domain in a couple of years?
No.
I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Yeah. When is the Rings going into public domain? Sorry, I'm looking it up real fast. Oh wow, that's far off. Wow, that's way far off. Oh, the original Mickey Mouse enters the copyright in 2024, apparently.
Embracer Group is the new owner of the rights that J.R.R. Tolkien himself sold off in 1968. So when does it go into the public domain?
Lord of the Rings goes into the public domain January 1st, 2044.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Which does not coincide with what I've been reading, because like people on Tumblr have been posting about this game, and it's like, see, Lord of the Rings is going into public domain soon. This is like corporations trying to get like their last dollar bills in before they can't do it anymore. And I looked it up, and it's like, what are you talking about? Lord of the Rings isn't going into public domain for a while.
So the game's general reception is quite poor. The game's technical aspects, stability were criticized. Digital Trend could not initially score the game due to its persistent crashes after day one patch was released. Others faulted the user interface and perceiving a downgrade of Golem's character model since the game's announcement. The highest score it received was a 6 out of 10 by Shacked News. All the other scores are Metacritic, 34 out of 100. Digital Trends, 1 out of 5 stars. Eurogamer, 1 out of 5 stars. Game Informer, 3.5 out of 10. GameSpot, 2 out of 10. Games Radar, 2 stars out of 5. Hardcore Games, 2 out of 5. IGN, 4 out of 10. PC Games, 3 out of 10. Push Square, 1 out of 10. And then The Guardian, 1 out of 5.
Okay, people keep talking about this game like it's like, it came out of nowhere. I know it, like, not that it came out of nowhere, but like, oh, it's been in development for a while. We're so excited for it. I've never heard of this fucking game until today. Well, not today, but until like it came out. Like Lord of the Rings Gollum available now. I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings Gollum. What? It's a game? Like it says that it was announced March 2019. I saw no information about it. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Anyway, Gollum likes taking it in the ass. Bye, guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Okay.
We're almost at 30 minutes. It makes sense.